How to survive isolation with your partner. The Australian Prime Minister has asked people to stay home in new coronavirus rules. People in Australia have been given a clear message from the Prime Minister to stay at home. What if it's just me and my partner? Couples may find it difficult to cope with spending extended periods at home together. It is important to maintain good relations with your partner as you may be spending a lot more time at home. How important is physical and mental health? Because you are at home more, you may be more seated, lying or inactive. You may not be catching public transport as often. You may not be getting the usual exercise you get when you're at work. Even if you were not working before the coronavirus outbreak, it is important to replace your usual activities with physical exercise. Keeping active is important for physical health, it helps your mental health too. Exercise such as gardening and dancing reduce anxiety and depression. It can also just provide a distraction from COVID-19, and keep some social interaction alive without leaving the house. It is better to do anything your mind comes up with, instead of being inactive. It is important to look after your body, mind and brain. There are a lot of information and decisions to make and your brains are forced to work harder. Whatever your other activities are that stimulate your brain in different ways. If you or your partner has medical issues that may get worse after physical exercise, check with your doctor to find out what exercises are right for you both. What is effective communication? It is important not to make assumptions about how your partner feels. The coronavirus is new to your relationship too. You may have dealt with other testing times before this one, but this is a new experience. Do not assume your partner will feel the same way about everything you are going through. Your partner may not be experiencing the same emotions or thoughts that you are. Assumptions can breed resentments as they lay down false expectations. The solution to assumptions is to have clear and open communication and to avoid mind reading. So you will both cope with this differently, and that is okay. Decide on a signal that means, okay, we need to take a moment in separate rooms. Recognize when your partner needs a hug or needs to talk about emotions that are coming up. Both should get comfortable asking for, and giving each other, space. This could be a great opportunity to make more love with your partner. With so much going on and tensions running high, it can be hard to keep an open conversation, especially if you are feeling scared or upset. Effective communication is key to keeping your relationship solid throughout. Anxiety may create strong negative emotional reactions, anger or frustration. When experiencing these emotions, try and stay mindful of your responses. If you are frustrated or stressed, then try to communicate how you are feeling. The best thing you can do is to communicate. Be compassionate, considerate, gentle, kind, sympathetic and thoughtful. Avoid falling into the blame game when you are stressed. This won't help anyone. Are these circumstances going to be testing? It is important to accept that these circumstances are going to be testing. Give yourselves some period of grace. This is an unusual time for everyone. Remember that there are many different ways of coping in stressful situations, and your way isn't the only way. Should a couple try to put big arguments on hold? Do not use the coronavirus situation as a chance to vent all of your ongoing relationship issues. If you have elderly parents or other family members with health problems, you may have particular worries about them. Try to understand if your partner needs to prioritize these people at the moment. How long should I be working from home? Managing to work from home may be a struggle in your relationship. Try to establish home life and work lifestyle at home. If you are working from home, try to establish a routine. Don't work all day in your pajamas. Make sure you build in breaks, tea, coffee and meals. If you have a balcony, a yard or a garden, go outside for an oxygen break. Don't work all hours. Find shared interests or activities to do together so that you have something to share that isn't just housework. You can find video series to watch together. How important is good nutrition? Good nutrition is an important part of leading a healthy lifestyle. Also to promote your overall health. How important is personal hygiene in a relationship? Having a good standard of cleanliness is a must for maintaining general health in your relationship. And also makes you more approachable to your partner. How can clean and tidy home benefit my relationship? The key to a happier relationship could be a tidy home. It is important to avoid disagreements with your partner about housework. Sharing household chores is very important to any relationship. A disorganized home can take a toll on a couple's relationship. Laundry, dishes and clutter quickly pile up in homes. It is important to sort through your belongings based on category. Only keep items that promote joy and happiness and getting rid of the rest. It is important to be kinder and more patient with one another. A messy home can make you feel overwhelmed, helpless and anxious. Frustration arises when an item cannot be located and tensions build between the partners. A decluttered home space clears the way, both mentally and physically, for the couple to spend more quality time together. And time to just enjoy each other during the current situation. How does drugs and alcohol affect relationships? They can neglect what is required to maintain a healthy relationship. Drug addiction and alcoholism can destroy a relationship. The person abusing drugs or alcohol can start developing anger problems which can lead to aggression and violence, which victimizes the loved one. If you or your partner is struggling with an addiction, you can find help by contacting the Australian Government Health Department. How does money impact relationships? Many would claim that money can't buy love. However, research has shown that money can make or break a relationship as it affects the decisions a couple makes. Money can hold on relationships. How to handle financial stress in your relationship. 1. Educate yourself about managing money properly. 2. Talk about how you should spend money as couple. This can improve the quality of relationships. 3. Look at your shared expenses. 4. Continue or start saving. 5. Focus on emergency savings first. Conclusion. It is important to keep in mind that the uncertainty can be a big issue in a relationship. Not knowing how long this corona pandemic will last for can cause a lot of the anxiety at the moment during COVID-19 isolation. Australia is experiencing widespread ongoing transmission of respiratory illness caused by the novel, new coronavirus COVID-19.